Hello, it's Polish Paul VR. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all alright and sound. It's time to do another episode of PSVR Showcase, my weekly show in which we're looking at all the upcoming PlayStation VR games. The rules are very simple. The game has to be confirmed for PlayStation VR. Also, you can see same game in multiple episodes, but it's always going to be new footage. And if there isn't a game you're thinking of in this episode, go check out the playlist. I'm sure you're gonna find it there. We've got over 60 episodes. But anyway, let's just jump into it. And today we're starting from TARZAN VR. So this is the footage the developers shared on their social media. The last time they showed the trailer, it was that very fun mixed reality trailer. But this is just a footage to show you what you are going to do in the game. And as you can see, you're going to swing, you're gonna to fight, you're going for a swim as well, because why not? So this is coming very soon. It's just around the corner. How soon, we don't know, but I'm expecting this game maybe October, we should see it. And also this game will be releasing as an episodic release, just like Exorcist Legion VR, a game that this developer worked on previously. So in each episode they saying they're gonna be adding a new mechanic. So in one episode you might be climbing, in other episode you might be swimming, then in other one you might be fighting and swinging on the vines. Of course, as for Tarzan goes, you are in the jungle is vast and Jane gone missing and you're like, oh no, not again. Okay, I go and find her, and that's how you get in all the travels of this Tarzan adventure. I love the art style, what they went for. It looks very nice, very colorful. Also, the combat looks like it's our favorite physically based combat, so it looks like to play this game you definitely gonna need move controllers. But also it looks like they kept smooth locomotion and smooth turning and all that stuff, so that should be good. So like I said, the game is just around the corner. I had a message the other day from the developer saying this is gonna be coming sooner than you think. How soon, I don't know yet, but of course, as always, stay tuned to the channel, and as soon as I know anything, I will be passing it on to you straight away. Okay, next game is DENSHA the Go, if I'm saying this title correctly, I don't know. It's going to be published by Square Enix, so you know them from previous VR titles like Fishing Final Fantasy game, which you know graphically looked impressive, gameplay wise wasn't so impressive. But anyway, that's what they're gonna publish. The only problem we don't know just yet, is this game gonna come to the Europe and US, or is it only going to be Japanese release? We yet to find out, and I want to talk about it because even though it is flat game, it's got virtual reality mode as well, and of course, as you can see from this trailer playing behind me, you go in for a little train ride. I need to say it correctly. So something what we don't have on PlayStation VR just yet, so might be exciting for some people. Of course, if it's not comes to Europe or US, you can always make Japanese account, but of course the game will be in Japanese as well. Anyway, it's something what we need. The VR mode, you're gonna have proper train rides, but it won't be full game, it's gonna be like different parts of the game, so keep that in mind as well. But of course, I will be hoping that it's gonna release in our regions as well. Okay, and now next trailer you're going to see is going to be the latest gameplay trailer for the SWORDSMAN. The game will be releasing next week, so it's very soon and you're gonna have it. And this gameplay trailer looks pretty cool, so let's just check it out. Okay, and now here we have Twilight Path, a game coming from the same studio that brought us Form. Form was very good game, but you could finish it under an hour, so not the longest, definitely a very original and very good looking game, but sadly very short. In this game it's gonna be like twice longer, so under 2 hours. So it shouldn't be too expensive. It's already out on PC and it's got good reviews. It's kind of a spiritual successor to Form. So you go into this afterlife world, I think, you know, like some sort of souls flying around, and you go in from place to solve the puzzles. There will be no smooth locomotion, but smooth locomotion is not needed because you basically traveling from like one station to the other station. And that's what you'll be doing from this game. It looks like this studio likes to make puzzle games and it looks like they good at them. But from what I'm hearing, even though the game getting good reviews and everything, it's not the most difficult puzzle game, so it shouldn't be breaking your brains too bad. But if you're looking for more challenge, you might, look somewhere else. But if you're looking for nice relaxing game in virtual reality with very nice graphics and very nice views around you, then you might as well pick up the Form when it releases very soon. Okay, and now playing behind me once again, just like in every week, I'm featuring footage from Hitman games. So this footage is trailer from the flat version, but listen, everything what you see in there, it will be in VR, but also it will be even better than what you see there because you'll be inside this world. So this is another location from the game, and how you're gonna access the locations from first and second Hitman is very simple. You have to own them first, so you have to have those two games, and then you have to buy yourself Hitman free. And once you got Hitman free, then you can import the location and play them in VR then. So to play it in VR, you definitely need Hitman free first, so get spending. But the game's going on sale a lot. Lately I bought Hitman 2 for like, I don't know, not even 10 quid, so it was super cheap. So just wait for sale and it's gonna be there eventually. As we know, Sony always doing a lot of sales. And of course, Hitman 3 itself will release on January 2021, getting my dates mixed up there. So you know what, it's not even that far away. What is it, like 6 months, not even that, so very nice. Regarding the virtual reality mode, they still didn't confirm it if it's only gonna work on PS5 or is it gonna be on PS4 or is it gonna be on both. My best guess, 100% on PS5. Regarding PS4, I have no clue. The footage when they show in the trailer, they always put in that little disclaimer saying that it's been captured on PS4, so maybe, perhaps, I don't know. But because you can pre-order it now, and many people pre-ordering it because of the VR mode, I'm assuming it's gonna have to be PS4 as well, but maybe on PS5 we're just gonna get sharper resolution or something like that, I don't know. Every VR footage they showed, the game looks amazing, so they pulled off some awesome skills to have those kind of graphics in VR, and I can't wait. Okay, end to end we're gonna have latest video from The Walking Dead Onslaught. The game coming out on 29th is just around the corner. This is the developers talking about the game, explaining everything to you and saying how cool it is. So I'm gonna shut up and enjoy the video.
Hi everyone, I am Amy, aka Miss Habit from the Survios community, and I'm here with a very special guest. We have the actual game director from The Walking Dead Onslaught, our upcoming VR title, Mr. Andrew Abedian here, to help me share some exciting news as well as give you guys a deeper look into the game that we are creating. Andrew, what is The Walking Dead Onslaught?
In as few words as possible, Walking Dead Onslaught is an action slasher and it is based in the Walking Dead brand. We've worked directly with AMC's producers and writers to make sure we get an authentic experience where you feel like you've just been thrown into an episode of The Walking Dead. We feature Rick, Daryl, Michonne, and Carol, and really the heart of the conflict is happening between Rick and Daryl. The story itself is taking place between season 8 and 9, where it's like post-war with the Saviors territory during the time skip. And we took a lot of notes from season 9 where Rick and Daryl are kind of fighting, and they're having kind of a high-level philosophical fight, really, about like Daryl wanting to keep things as they are and like more intimate, more about the group, the rugged individualism, and Rick kind of doing the bit of the world, right? Like pushing society forward, trying to rebuild. And we wanted that to be an embodiment in the game. And of course, Alexandria is kind of like that core space, and we really wanted to represent it as this little hub environment that not only is authentic to the show, but also something that the player experiences building themselves.
So as you're collecting all of these resources, you can bring them back to Alexandria. And it sounds like you're able to invest them into the community. You can invest them into rebuilding structures. But there's another station in Alexandria called the Armory, which is my favorite station. And that has to do with actually upgrading and tailoring your arsenal to your own play styles. So this is where all the fun stuff is. Andrew, can you talk a little bit more about how players are going to be using the Armory?
Well, they're not going to get every weapon all at once from the beginning.
But they could.
Everybody wants everything to be overpowered all the time. But the actual way it's going to happen is through campaign missions or scavenger missions. You'll find weapons out in the environment, and when you find them, they're discovered. Bring them back to Alexandria. When they're in Alexandria, they're in the Armory, and when you access them in the Armory, they have 4 different upgrades that can be applied to them. So you can craft these things with the various materials that you've gotten. And you can upgrade them in any order that you want. If you want to skip an upgrade, it doesn't really matter. But really, the core of it is that we split into 2 different directions with these upgrades, where it's like the melee stuff is a lot more fantastical. So it's like slow motion, right? Like turn on your slow motion by killing a walker, and then everything slows down. You start murdering walkers every which way that you want. Everyone can imagine it. It's exactly what you imagine. It's awesome. The flip side of that is the range weapons. Range weapons, we go a little bit more, like military semi with it, where it's like you're attaching a vertical grip or a hollow sight or a muzzle brake. And these things have kind of the, measured effects that you expect, recoil reduction, and you can stabilize a weapon. But there is a couple of sprinkles of awesome in there. A shotgun can have its reloading removed.
Wow.
Which is like its last upgrade.
That's
which
a little
just turns
fantastical on its own, too.
And that's really kind of where we wanted to go with it. Like, we really wanted you to feel like you were playing this awesome, fun game with like lots of walkers and bloodshed and killing. And we didn't want you to feel like constricted by your weapons. We wanted to give you a tool set of weapons that you're constantly evolving, and it changes the way that you play the game. So you're constantly getting this evolving experience of combat.
Yeah, and it's really all about giving the player the choice and the freedom to customize not only their weapons, but their whole loadout, right? So you get to choose what weapons you want to bring out with every single supply run. You get to choose and experiment with how do you prefer to enter the apocalypse and slay some walkers.
I just want to say that we all hope that you guys enjoy it. We put a lot of effort into it. We really feel like we hit the goal that we set out for ourselves, bringing all this stuff to life. And we just can't wait for you guys to play the game.
And I know we didn't get to share everything. We kind of wanted to keep it around Alexandria and a little bit about the combat systems that we're creating. But there will be more gameplay and more information that we'll be sharing in the future. So if you want to keep in touch with us, just follow us on social media at Survios, or you can go again to the website and join our newsletter.